video today. It's going to be a top 5 video, and this is a quite fun one. It's going to be my top 5 favourite animal movies. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. Oh, and also not including dog movies and horse movies, because I have a separate video of top 5 favourite dog movies and top 5 favourite horse movies. So I was like, well, obviously there's no point including those because I've already done those. So yeah, this is excluding dog movies, excluding horse movies, just kind of other type of animal movies. So yeah, the first one is one that I love and I've always loved, and it's such a good movie. If you haven't seen this movie, it's one of those movies that you must see. And basically, I loved it as a kid as well. And the movie is Babe, and this movie is all about a pig who wants to be like a sheep pig. Like, you know, like you have a sheepdog, he wants to be a sheep pig. And there's also a second Babe called Babe, a Pig in the City. But yeah, mostly we're on about the first one, but the second one is also good. I enjoyed that too. But the first one is, like, fantastic. Yeah, I loved this movie as a kid. If you've never seen Babe, it's definitely an animal movie worth checking out if you enjoy animal movies. I quite like my animal movies myself, so yeah, Babe is like a must animal movie watch. Basically, you know, it's a movie, he's on a farm, the farmer, you know, picks up Babe. It's all live, these are all live action animal movies as well, so all these animals are real. And yeah, they've got a sheepdog and some little mice, some geese. There's all kind of farm animals on this farm, and the animals do talk, but kind of like subconsciously amongst each other. Yeah, so you'll definitely have to check out Babe. It's definitely worth a watch. I have not seen it for years, but I do love the movie, and yeah, I kind of grew up watching Babe, so Babe is definitely a fantastic animal movie. So yeah, it's the first one on the list, and probably the one that I would recommend like the highest. It's probably one of my favourite animal movies, so yeah, Babe. The next one is another one that I loved growing up, and it's called Two Brothers, and it's a film about these two tiger brothers and basically their kind of life, and they don't speak or anything. So at the beginning you just see them very, very young, very, very cute, and basically the two of them have to go their separate ways in life, and it shows the outcome of that and, you know, what they go through, and it's a fantastic movie. I loved it when I was younger, and I always remember, this is a weird story, I always remember when I was 12 and had to go in hospital and have an operation, and like I had to wait, you know, like I was in the hospital bed but you had to wait and stuff, or maybe like, you know, they put that, if you ever put that thing in your arm and you have to, I don't know, maybe you have to wait a certain amount of time, I don't know, but there was a TV and Two Brothers was on, and I was like, oh my gosh, love Two Brothers. So I already loved the movie, and then it was on, and I was like just dead happy that that movie was on. So yeah, Two Brothers I love. I haven't seen it for a while again, but it's definitely an animal movie worth watching. If you like animals and you haven't seen Two Brothers, it's very, very cute. It's kind of very sad. I'm not going to tell you what happens to each tiger. Like I said, both tigers take a separate direction in life, and it's very different, but they're very, very sweet. Definitely check out Two Brothers. I love it. The next one, the third one, is kind of more of a recent movie. I have talked about it multiple times, but I just love it, and it is Dolphin Tale. You can't beat a good dolphin movie. Yeah, Dolphin Tale is a fantastic movie, and I don't know, I guess maybe people think it's kind of cheesy and kind of what's it, but it's based on a true story. It's very, very cute. I love it a lot. There's a second one as well, Dolphin Tale 2, which I don't quite like as much, but Dolphin Tale I could watch many, many times. I really enjoy Dolphin Tale, but yeah, I've talked about that quite a lot in different videos, so I won't go on about that one too much, but Dolphin Tale is cute. Basically, this dolphin, what happens to the dolphin? Why is he, oh yeah, he's just kind of washed up on a beach. I was like, what happened to him? And basically he has to lose his tail, and you know, it's a big part of swimming as a dolphin to have a tail, and this boy finds him, and it's at this animal shelter, and the animal shelter feels like this big family. It's dead cute. It's great. Definitely check out Dolphin Tale. The next one is another like marine animal type of thing. Not, yeah, I guess she's like, you know, a sea animal, and it is Free Willy. I mean, who doesn't love Free Willy? Free Willy is just a classic Free Willy, and I feel like I recently watched Free Willy 2, and I enjoyed that as well, but now I can't remember what happened in it. But Free Willy, the first one, the first Free Willy film is so good. There's 4, but watch the first one if you've never seen Free Willy. It's about this orca whale, and it's so good. I love it so much. I grew up watching Free Willy as well. Yeah, so a lot of these animal movies I kind of grew up watching. I loved animal movies and animals and all stuff like that. But yeah, Free Willy, love Free Willy. You can't beat Free Willy. I did a video on this recently as well, so I probably won't go on to about it too much. But like I say, if there's not any of these you haven't seen, those 4, more than anything, are worth checking out. This 5th one is kind of a bit of a guilty pleasure. I loved it when I was younger, but I maybe wouldn't like it as much now. But when I was younger, I really, really liked it, so I kind of wanted to put it in the group. But yeah, those 4, no matter what age you are, who you are, check out those 4. Now, the 5th one is Racing Stripes. This movie is kind of cheesy. It's about a zebra It's kind of like a horse movie actually, because the zebra kind of is playing a horse kind of thing. Basically, this girl finds a zebra and she puts it in the races. It's actually kind of cruel now, thinking about it. But when I was young, I really liked this movie. And I remember when I was maybe like 12 or 13, I like had some money saved and I bought the DVD myself. And it was one of the kind of first DVDs that I really bought myself and saved my money for. And I really liked it. I really liked Racing Stripes. It kind of holds a little special nostalgic place. So that's why I put it in here. So yeah, Racing Stripes. It's about a zebra. It's kind of unique as well. I mean, we don't have many movies about a zebra. So yeah, all those 5 animal movies are very heavily focused on a main animal as a main character. This next one, I mean, that's 5. They're my top 5. But this next one I just want to throw in for good measure because I absolutely love this movie. I've talked about it as often as I can get it in, and it is We Bought a Zoo. I love this movie. It's one of my favourite movies. It's very sweet, but it is more about this family and the people and the zoo and trying to get it back up together than the animals. It is about the animals as well, but it's very much about the people, so I wouldn't necessarily call it an animal movie, but you know, it does have animals. It's about a zoo. If you like animal movies and you haven't seen We Bought a Zoo, definitely check out We Bought a Zoo. But yeah, until then guys, that is my top 5 favourite animal movies, excluding dogs and horses, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any animal movies that you really enjoy and that you would recommend. I'd definitely love to check out any more that I haven't seen, any recommendations you have. And until then, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye!